Hi guys, today I'm in Barnsley and I am at the Barnsley Youth Activity Park. Yes, this is a newish skate park that had a hell of a lot of hype when it was first built, so I have give it a few months for the hype to die down in hope that it's not going to be too busy. And I've come here today to film the first of the new series of Skatepark Saturdays. So what do you think, guys? I know, looks pretty good, right? Let's try and skate the place and see how we feel afterwards. So I think I'm going to warm up on this mani pad. It's a nice small obstacle to get the blood flowing. So let's try and start with some 50s on the edge of the mani pad. Not bad, not a bad first effort. At least there was commitment there. Makes a change. Yeah. Oh dear. Feeble again. Feeble again. Maybe I'll come back to you when I'm actually getting into a 50-50 and not a feeble.
A few moments later.
Okay, that wasn't a 50. And also we come back to you once I got a 50, but I rode that one out, so I thought I may as well show it. There we go. There we go, folks. Actually, pretty nice 50 as well. I took that as like the last one, but because it was the first one, I feel like I now need to get more. No, we're back to feeble again, guys. Not quite, not quite. Ah, I'm not in. Front truck's not in. Again. Oh man. They just locked that front truck in. I'd have landed loads by now. I locked the front truck in on that one, but I was never in the right body positioning. There we go. That's the second. Okay, let's try and get it from a different angle. Hopefully I'll get this one a bit quicker. And I won't keep locking in to the feeble. No, I'm still locking into feeble. There we go. At least it didn't take as long. 2 of them, maybe. Oh, actually was 2 of them. 2 in a row. I mean, that second one was hella sketchy. Oh, 2 in a row. Oh, got to end it with a cleaner one. That one was cleaner. Maybe not as clean as the first one, but clean nevertheless. Let's move on to try something else. Now, I wonder, can I 180 off that? Probably. Oh, probably not. We'll come back to you after another long battle.
One eternity later.
So I know where I was going wrong before. I was going a little too fast coming into the 180, which made me not be able to commit. Now I've slowed it down a bit. I'm not exactly getting the rotation, but at least I'm committing. That could have been the one. Oh, what a difference just slowing it down is making. And there we go. So I guess what I really should try now is actually ollieing on top of the manual pad. But if you know me, you know how this is going to turn out. A little bit like that, over and over and over again. So I don't even know why I always have to go through this same routine of not committing to it when I know I can ollie up it easily. I end up having to do it every single time. Well, I mean, I kind of do know why I'm like this all the time, because I just don't do it enough, ollieing over stuff, ollieing up things like I used to. And the reason I don't do it is because of this. Because I get in this rut and it wastes half my session on something that in the end doesn't really look that good anyway. I actually felt like I was going to commit to that one then, but I still didn't. That was half a committal effort. So I just do that but actually commit. Will be golden. Finally! That one little half committal attempt was all I needed to actually commit. There we go. I mean, if I go a bit faster, the chances of ollieing up and then ollieing up again on the way back. I think that's very doable. That is so doable. That is doable. I just need to get my head around coming the opposite way and seeing the end of the ledge. I know that sounds silly to you guys, but them little changes make a big difference in my brain. This one. Commit. Yes! Simplest of things. This took the most effort and longest period of time to get. We also humble ollie up a curb. So I really need to move away from that mani pad. Let's get a little bit more of the park. So let's try this lovely looking rail. We've got that. There we go. Told you we could get it. Surely. Let's try. There we go. That one wasn't the best though, so let's try and get some better ones. Ooh. That one nearly slid from under my feet. I don't know how I managed to I'm sure the board left my foot at one point and I just managed to land back on it. There we go. It's coming. It's coming. That was lame on both parts. I've got to get it again with a bit more finesse. A bit like that. So even though the hype has died down at this park, it's getting rather busy now, and not overly so, still good enough to skate, but it's a bit busy to be sticking the camera in awkward places. So I think that might be all the footage I'm going to get here now today. I'm going to carry on skating for a little bit longer, just not filming. So what can I say about the place? Pretty goddamn good park. If I have to be super critical, there are a couple of downsides. All the quarters and the banks are a little bit steep. There's not really a nice mellow one for the beginner. And it is on slightly of an incline going one way. But other than that, it's a really, really good park. And I advise any of you guys nearby, or not even so nearby, take the trip down and come and visit. Easy to get to. The train station is literally just over the road there. You get off the train, you just cross the road, you're here. Literally, that is all it is. So, no excuses not to come here and not to visit this wonderful skate park. So I'm just going to finish the session off by pumping around this pump track. And I'll catch you guys next week.